Hey, what's going on, Gorilla America? It's your man G1, two dubs, four corners, peace, prosperity, and preservation. Look, I just wanted to chime in real quick. Number one, say good Monday morning to you. I thought about this as I was driving into work, and I said, you know what? A lot of people are going to work right now with the wrong mentality. Right now, everybody's going to work feeling like, man, I got to do this Monday thing again just to get to Friday so I can have a good time this weekend. Not a bad way to be thinking about it, but you know what I'm saying? You're still thinking about it from a slave mentality. So let's think about it. Let's try something different here. Let's try something different for the rest of the week. And I want you to give it some thought. Every day you're going to work. Every day you're getting up, going to work. Every day you're at work, and every day you're leaving work, preparing for the next day. Because, you know, we already start thinking about the next day at work before we even leave work. So it's almost like we never really leave work. So here's my suggestion. Okay. It's going to be a paradigm shift. So try this. It's worked for me, and it's what's going to get me off of my job and actually on to the next big thing in my life. And actually, I won't even say get me off of my job, because I'll explain to you why I don't even see it as a job. Okay. Here it is. Paradigm shift. The reason why I don't work for anybody but myself. Okay. No matter who I work for. If I go into a job, if I go into a place of employment to where they begin paying me a wage, you know what I'm saying, for a set agreement between, you know, their hours and my time, this is my mentality that I go into this with, that allows me to always say, I am not working for you. Okay. Now, I live in Georgia. All right. The great state of Georgia. Love it to death. But one of the things that Georgia has that I learned a long time ago is it's a right to work state, which means they do not have to have a reason to let you go. They can call you in and say, you know what? We no longer need your services. Thank you for your contribution to this company. Peace out. Arrivederci, sayonara, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or get the F out, whichever way they want to do it, depending on the type of relationship you guys had. This is the difference. Going through that, I realized I already didn't want to work for people for the rest of my life. So, you know, I've always looked for different opportunities. Sometimes I'll go for maybe 2 or 3 years, and I'll just stop working for a full year and just figure things out on my own. But what I did was I started saying, I don't work for this company. I work with this company. I don't work for you. I work with you. So therefore, supervisors are not my supervisors. They are my co-workers. You know what I'm saying? Because we work together to accomplish a set goal that the company has for both of us. I always look at myself more as a contractor. And the reason why I look at myself more as a contractor is because I also have the right to say, in this right to work state, that I no longer need your services. And just like you don't require me to give you, just like you're not required to give me a 2-week, severance or anything like that, I'm not required to give you 2 weeks notice that I'll be leaving. So that changes the shift. And what it does is it puts the power back onto you to say who you are and what you can do and what's capable of by you. Okay. So with that in mind, go to work. And when you go to work, look at it and say, these are the people I work with. This is who I spend 8 hours out of the day with. But I am a contractor because I'm working for my family. That's who employs me, because it's them who I cannot fire. And we hired each other, but I can't fire them. You know what I'm saying? That's called divorce. You can't divorce your kids because they're always going to be your kids. And whether she's your wife or your ex-wife, she's always going to be your wife in some capacity. So the point is, when you shift your mentality of who you work for, I tell everybody, my employer is Skylar Brown and Trey Brown. You know what I'm saying? Shania Dale, Janai Dale, Ty Dale, and Danier Dale. Okay? These are my employers. All right? And Janelle Jenkins Brown. These are my employees. These are people I work for. All right. Because everything that I do will go to them in some form, shape, form, fashion, some capacity. They get what I have because that's my family. You understand what I'm saying? So the place where I go to work at is not my job. My job is being a full-time husband, a full-time father. Okay. and a full-time man of the house. So in order to make sure that my house is above water, not in reproach, and, free of any type of issues, I go to work as a contractor at, right now, Orkin. Okay. And I do what I do best. I sell. Okay. I sell pest services. So once again, this allows me to shift my mind and put things in the proper perspective. So when I'm out there and I feel like, oh, wait a second. This is business, not personal. That's when I realize, hey, you know what? Let me take a break. Because if I want to, I'll look for another contracting opportunity. That's what it really is. Okay? So put things in this proper perspective. Know that you are working for yourself and your family, and they are the ones who make your paycheck and take your paycheck. Okay? Just because these people write it, you can go work for, as a contractor, get a contract number, a LLC, set your own business up, and go to work for somebody as a contractor, and they're going to do the same thing that your employer does for you right now. The only difference is they may or may not decide to pay you any benefits to come along with that because you're not totally attached to the company. Well, c'est la vie. Create that for yourself. That way you're not looking for handouts and handicaps. These are the things we have to start thinking about, because if we shift our mentality, we can change our life forever. And that's the truth. So just want to share that with you guys. You know what I'm saying? When you go into work for the rest of the week, try it. You know what I'm saying? Recognize that you're not an employee. You're actually your own employee. You work for yourself. You work for your company. You work for your family. You are a contractor with the company that you're working with. Give it a shot. Think about it that way. If I'm wrong, hey, put it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. If you like what I've got to say and you want to hear more of my insights on life, my insights on things from a guerrilla perspective, then just go ahead and subscribe. Of course, definitely like and give a thumbs up. And then as well, click that little bell over there. When you click that, that lets me know that you want to get locked in on whatever I do new. Okay, we got a lot of big things coming up within the next 6 months. You will see a significant change. By 2018, we will see a significant increase as well as launch in not only our finances, but the finances that we are able to get to other people by them working with us. So you're going to see these changes. If you want to be a part of this, direct mail me, shoot me a message, shoot me an email. I'm telling you, it's the best way to get in contact with me, man. Until then, this is your man, G1, wishing y'all peace, prosperity, and preservation. 2 dubs, 4 corners. Let's go. Go real life awaits.